is the weather is nice out there for tonight. Air quality pretty good for much of the areas you can see, but I got a feeling it's going to be changing about 24 hours from now, and here's why. I've been talking about this for about a week and a half now. We've got what's called an inversion layer that's going to be setting up as we get tonight into tomorrow. Normally, right, you go up in elevation, it gets cooler. You go up to the mountains, it's going to be cooler than down here in the valley, except tomorrow we've got a little situation where we have a warm layer just above this cool air before it cools again. What is that going to do? Well, it'll make fireworks louder because the sound will kind of reverberate underneath this warm layer, but also it's going to trap some of the smoke and smog. So it'll stay cloudy, smoky for a little bit longer past the end of a lot of the fireworks. Just something to point out as we head into tomorrow. Again, Gatlinburg's comfortable at 73, 66 in Crossville. We're a very mild 78 here in Knoxville. We'll drop to 68. Most everyone else in the low to mid 60s by daybreak. We hit 88 today. It's going to be warmer tomorrow for the 4th of July. We're at about 92 here in Knoxville, near 90 in Jamestown and Crossville, but still not a huge change in the heat index. Yeah, there are going to be some that are close to triple digits. Spring City, even Athens and Tellico Plains in the upper 90s, but we'll see mid-90s here. Milder start Saturday, upper 60s. Should be a little warmer as we head into Saturday afternoon. 93 for Knoxville. Notice all the 94s to our south and west. Better chances of seeing some triple-digit heat index values there. So slowly seeing the temperatures get a little milder and see more moisture coming back into the atmosphere. Muggy start Sunday near 70 with low 90s by the afternoon. And yeah, you guessed it again, some close to triple-digit heat index values. But for the most part, it does look rain-free, I'd say, for much of the area as we go through the weekend. There may be one here or there over the plateau, smoky areas, but I think for the most part it's going to be dry. Don't worry about canceling plans. Next week, a little bit different story. Rain chances start to increase Tuesday, Wednesday, and become a lot more likely by the time we get to Thursday. Been talking about this, the cold front that has brought us this slightly drier air, that's going to continue to drift southward, and the possibility of an area of low pressure forming on this off the Florida coast as we go later into tomorrow could actually turn into a tropical depression. I'm not so worried about the winds with this, but it could cause some rip currents along the Carolina beaches as we go through the weekend and certainly increase the rain chances, especially for the second half of the weekend. Notice this is Saturday night at 11, but let's go through the day Sunday. Showers starting to build across the South Carolina, North Carolina coast. Starts to try to drift back towards the west, but I think it's going to get kicked back towards the Outer Banks by the time we get to Monday. But that approaching front is what increases our rain chances by early next week. So no direct impacts from that system off the Carolina coast here, but if you have friends, you have family there, it may have been a little quieter to stay here. But a rainy day at the beach is better than a sunny day at work. I always say that. Scattered storm chances Tuesday, Wednesday, increasing to more likely by next Thursday.
Yeah, that's for sure. I can thank you. Sports Director Reese Van Haften joins us.